this isn't my bit, but every time I wear these white pants, I'm afraid I will shit myself. And so I need to get that out so I don't have it in. And I did take 2 shits before I got here. So fine. I'm sorry. I'm not on the dating apps anymore because they suck. I am trying to meet somebody in real life. The issue is I only like to go to the gym. And so I do that and I dress like the common gym whore. I do wear the short spandex, the sports bra, no shirt. The spandex, for anybody that wears spandex at the gym, they're a 4-inch seam. And I know some of you guys might be like, yeah, that's pretty good. It's not. They're a 4-inch seam to start, but once you do one squat, they become a 1-inch seam. And once you have the 1-inch seam, you have a decision to make. Do you pull them down after every squat? Or do you leave the seam? I just leave it where it goes. You know, I'm like, and for some reason it feels more embarrassing to pull my shorts down than just to keep my ass up. Anyway, I do have a line though, like, I feel like camel toes are in and I'm trying to keep them out. I don't like it. I personally don't like it. When I see it, I'm like, that's really confident. But I'm like, I'm not there yet. I want to have the Barbie crotch. Nothing to see here. And a hot tip for everybody, and I hate that I'm saying this to a room full of people. To prevent your little spandex seam from crawling into your lady seam, keep the bush. You keep the bush. But you have to be careful with the bush because you also have the 1-inch seam. So you like take care of it in some spots, leave it in others. This little airbag for the pussy. And like, so I'm doing work. Honestly, and people are like, you're so fit. I'm like, that's because I haven't found a husband. You know, like I have to keep going to the gym because he's there somewhere. I just haven't met him yet. And with all the work that I'm doing, I'm like, I don't know what else there is to do, right? The problem is that women ruined it for women. And I'm gonna fucking say that for everybody. Like, women did ruin it for women a little bit. Mainly I'm speaking to the bitch Brittany, who has the tripod. And she has her camel toe, and she's doing hip thrusts, just fucking going. And Dave walks by, and Dave looks. And I'm like, bro, we are all looking at your camel toe. You can't be mad at Dave for looking at your fucking camel toe. But she records him. Dave is now all over Instagram, and Brittany's yelling sexual harassment. Which, no, first of all, your camel's out. Second, like, no, the other part of that is like, bro, you have 500,000 followers on your fucking Instagram. And every week you're like, is my ass getting bigger? And I'm like, ask Dave. Dave is here now. We can save everybody some fucking time if you were just to fucking ask Dave. But she fucking won't. And so I don't know what I'm supposed to do because my shorts are short. My sports bra's on, you know, like my ass is kind of, I mean, it's not out, I will say my ass is in, but like so is the fucking wedgie. But then there's Brittany ruining it, and I'm like, I don't know how else to get the attention that I'm seeking. And I thought about a merch line, and maybe like have a shirt that says, disrespect me. Or like a shirt that says like, light forms of sexual harassment welcome here with my number on the back. And what do they call? And could I say no? That's the thing, you could always say no at the gym. You know, like just ask, I'll say no if I don't like it. And my friends were like, dude, here's the thing, like, you have to ask them out. And I'm like, I know my shorts are riding out my ass and that looks super fucking confident, but it's not as confident as it looks. You know, they just got there from the one squat that I fucking did. So I can't do it, I'm too fucking scared, especially like if you're on my short list of crushes, I'm not gonna fucking talk to you. All my friends are gonna know about you. I will never have a conversation with you. You'll remain on the list, you know, like the unattainable, I can't have it. But then one day, I was like, what would it be like to talk to a shortlister? And I saw him doing pull-ups, and I was like, that's cool. And then I saw somebody next to him that I kind of know. I'm like, that's great. I can be strategic about this. So I go up to this other person that I know, and I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, what's up? He thinks it's weird. He's like, she never fucking talks to me anymore. But I'm talking to him, and he's like, what's up? I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm just like thinking about moving to San Diego. But I have to find my rich husband first. And I say it so loud that I'm like, this shit better make it through his noise canceling headphones. It made it through the noise canceling pounds. So then I go up to hot man, and I was like, hey, can I work in with you on the pull-up bar? Bro, my shoulder is fucked. I'm like, there's no reason I should be on the pull-up bar, but I am committed to having a conversation with him. He's like, yeah, totally, work in with me. So I work in with him, and we're going set for set, and in between sets we're chatting, and he's like, hey, I'm Hot Cory. And like, he doesn't say Hot Cory, but if you saw him, you'd be like, that's Hot Cory. That's for sure Hot Cory. And I was like, hi, I'm Irina, and I'm looking to meet somebody in real life. And I obviously didn't fucking say that either. That would have been crazy of me to say that. So I walked away, and then he walked away to work on his biceps, and I went fucking over there to go ruminate about how I didn't close the fucking deal. And I didn't. I just sat there, worked out, whatever, and then I go downstairs. And here's the thing about picking a gym. Get yourself a gym that is all about your goals, like all of your goals. So I go to the front desk, I'm like, hey TJ, there's a hot guy upstairs. He's here now, so I think he got in at 9 a.m. Look him up in the system. TJ looks him up in the system. I am so sorry, I hope you don't get fired for this. TJ looks him up in the system. I won't give you his last name because that'd be fucked up. You should find him, he's hot, he's on Instagram. He looks him up in the system. We got a first name. We got a last name, we saw the socials, I saw single somewhere in the socials. And they're like, all right, cool, dude, like, go, use the information, go back up there, talk to him. And I was like, I fucking can't, dude, I have all the information I have more information at this point than I need. Now it's awkward, I know what. And so I stay there for like 20, 30 minutes at the front desk. Hot Cory's upstairs still working out. I've been gone for about half a fucking hour. And then Francisco's like, I'll give you $5. And I was like, San Diego's pretty fucking expensive, Francisco, thank you, I will put that in the piggy bank, and I went upstairs. And my plan the whole time was that there was no plan. You know, I was pretty strategic on the front end of this, I would say not so strategic on the back end of it. I just hustled up there, see him in the squat rack, I'm like, cool, there he is. I run on over him, and I tap him on his little shoulder. He's like, hey, and I was like, hey, so I was running a background check on you at the front desk, and I literally fucking said that. And I know that sounds so fucking psychotic, because it is fucking psychotic that I said that, but then I saved it, and I was like, and everybody seems to think you're like a really nice guy. So he thought that was the extent of the background check that I did, and I was like, do you have a girlfriend? And Hot Cory, fucking bastard, has the audacity to have a fucking girlfriend. And I was, but caveat, he was like, but she's recent. And I was like, okay, I'll wait. And then I left. And then I just fucking left, and I've been waiting. And I haven't seen Cory at the gym since. And I can't help but wonder if maybe Cory felt a little unsafe in the squat rack. And if I am officially the creepy little sexual harasser at the gym. Thank you.
Woo, guys, give it up for